Okay, hello. Welcome to another Tech Notice live stream. If you're watching this live, please do let me know how does it sound, where you're watching this from, and if you can see me, hear me. Is that all good for you? Does that look good? Yes, that looks good as well. Okay, brilliant. I can see Project Fat is already in the chat there. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. But if you don't know what this is about Black Friday. Good news, bad news. And I'm afraid I've got some bad news, but then in a way, good news as well. Let me explain what I mean. I was yesterday on an event with some very high-end profile people from some very big companies. I've signed NDA, so I can't tell you where I was, what was I doing. But what I can tell you is when I was there, one of the big profile guys pulled me on the side and said, hey, I'm just letting you know, if you need any tech in the next 2 years, this Black Friday, this is it. Most likely, the next 2 years, we're not going to see prices like this anymore because of what's happening with the RAM situation. If you don't know, there is a RAM chip shortage in the world. It's caused by an AI, OpenAI, Sam Altman, and all of that thing. If you want to Google that or look into that, basically the result is that there is a shortage of the chips because they have basically bought all the supply, which means that now if you need a laptop, if you need a console, if you need a tablet, if you need a phone, if you need all the things require RAM chips inside. And because the shortage is so short, basically the prices are going to go. So you can already see that some of the shops on there, like Micro Center, some of the other ones, they don't even list the RAM pricing in the shop because the RAM pricing is so volatile, goes all over the place. And they say, we're going to sell you this at the market value when you get to the till. So because of that, a lot of things are going to be most likely very expensive. So I've done a GPU live stream. If you need GPU upgrade, the same thing with GPU because you've got VRAM, and for that you need RAM chips. So a lot of the things are going to go up. Now we're talking about laptops, and basically the short version of this laptop live stream is, if you check out the links in the video description below, you can see, you can scroll down there. I've listed any laptop that you basically want. Gaming creator laptop is on a deal. So if you want to check them out, links in the video description below, you can check them out down there. Or I'm going to walk you through all of the different laptops. So that's basically it. Links in the video description below. But we do have short message from our sponsor. So if you do want to upgrade any storage, then there is some options available. Check this one out. It's brought to you by Samsung and their 9100 Pro NVMe SSDs. Available with a heatsink or not. Bear in mind the heatsink version is also designed to work underneath a GPU on your motherboard slot. Comes in capacities of 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte and 4 terabytes, and also 8 terabytes available very, very soon. It boasts of speeds of up to 14,800 megabytes per second. And now during sales period, hopefully cheaper than ever, and available with a discount. So go check out the latest pricing in the video description below. Alrighty, welcome back. So let's go straight into the deals here now. If you're looking for Apple, ASUS, MSI, Gigabyte, ACER, Lenovo, Alienware, there's all sorts available. Take a look at my tab count in here. This is absolutely insane. Wait a second, let me just edit this because this should be this and this. And then this. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. So you can see what I'm doing. So then let's start walking through all of these laptop deals. As always, I've tried to combine them in the video description below so it looks nice and it's actually understandable, and you can easily find those deals. Apple MacBook Air M4. This is a crazy deal. $750. It's insane. And every single configuration is on a deal as well. So that's it's about $250 off. even if you upgrade the SSD to 512 or get a SSD and RAM upgrade, it's all basically the same. $250 off. Next, ROG Strix with RTX 5070 gaming creator laptop, again 22% off. What is it? $600 off, and I think you get some other bonuses there as well, free games, and it's insane. MacBook Air, the same 15-inch, is on a deal as well. Alienware, so this is with RTX 5050. It's a little bit of a more budget version of this, but very powerful CPU still. Microsoft Surface Pro, so this is the tablet one, 2-in-1 on a deal. We've got ROG Strix G16 on a deal as well. This is with RTX 4050, a little bit of a budget ACER gaming laptop. MSI Katana 5070 14900HX. It's a very powerful CPU, that one actually, on a deal. Even if you want to be a creator, it's quite a lot of power on the go. ASUS TUF, $750 for 4050 and Core Ultra 5. An ACER Nitro with RTX 4050. We've got Gigabyte Aero X16. Look at that. By the way, I think there's a mistake on this slide. There's no way that this is just 25 watt thermal design. I'm pretty sure it's 125 watt. No idea. AI9 HX370. Okay, RTX 5070. Yeah, there's definitely 125. Gigabyte, fix your slides here. Look at that. We've got HP Omen 16. This is a very good one. Apparently you get even something else with it. The stand, and with Core Ultra 9. What's the GPU in here? 5060. Alienware with RTX 5070 Ti. That is a great price, from $3,000 to 2.4. MSI Vector 5070 Ti. Look at the price point of this. That's probably the best bang for buck in terms of power, what you can get in there. Someone's saying, how many tabs do I have? There is not enough tabs in the world. Okay, we're gonna get through this. Don't you worry. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. By the way, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit that like button. It does actually make a difference. It does help other people find these laptop deals as well. And then we'll, you know, basically what I talked about in the intro. We've got 5060 laptop here, Acer Nitro 5, a Razer Blade 14 on a deal with 5060. That is a nice laptop, 14-inch laptop. Very nice indeed. Samsung 16-inch Galaxy Book 5 Pro 360. Very nice laptop, 3K AMOLED display, a nice Samsung display, OLED. Lenovo ThinkPad E16. Again, another ThinkPad. MSI Katana with RTX 4070. Lenovo Legion 5 with RTX 5060. ROG Strix G16 with 5050. Basically, Strix, any configuration is on a deal there. There's all sorts of different ones available. That's why you'll see it multiple times, just different GPUs and things like that. TUF F16 with RTX 4050. RTX 5050 Lenovo Legion 5i. MSI Cyborg with 5060, 144-inch screen. A16 with 5060. RTX 5070 with Ryzen 9 9955HX. Very powerful CPU. Strix G18 with RTX 5070. Again, amazing laptop. VivoBook S16. If you want something slim and a little bit more budget friendly, the value and the performance with this one, absolutely amazing. Hey, I know, don't worry. I've gone through half of them. I deleted half of the tab levels. Okay, do you know what? There we go. Now you can't see this. Alrighty. MSI A16 5060. MSI Stealth with 5080. Look at that price point now, 2.4 grand. It's a little bit expensive, but it is power that you're getting with it. Gaming A16 from Gigabyte with 5060, just over $1,000. We've got 5070 laptop with Aorus Elite 16. Very powerful CPU there from Intel. RTX 5050 from Gigabyte Aero X16. Now, some from Best Buy. HP OmniBook X Flip, $1,000 with OLED touchscreen. It's pretty nice laptop there. We've got ACER Predator with RTX 5070 Ti. Look at the price point here, $1,500. This is the sweet spot of a GPU in there. That's insane. Then we've got Lenovo LOQ with RTX 5060. Look at the price point. Just crazy. $450 off. That's a very good price point for this type of performance. We've got LG Gram touchscreen laptop. So this doesn't have dedicated GPU, but it's very, very light, big 17-inch laptop if you need that. Then MacBook Pro. So this is MacBook Air as well. Bear in mind the MacBook Air is 13 and 15-inch. Every single configuration and every single color, silver, midnight, sky blue, or starlight, all on a deal there. G14, probably one of the most famous gaming laptops. In fact, probably the most famous laptops out there. As you can see, 5060. Did you remember what the Alienware was just $500 cheaper than this one? But this one is OLED 3K display. That's why you're paying a little bit more for this. So what you're looking at is really, really nice. I think it's very, very nice. The X13 from ROG 2025 version. HP Omen 16-inch with RTX 5060, just over $1,000. It's a big 144 Hz screen. Lenovo Yoga Slim 7X. This, I think, is one of the sleeper ones. I'm actually using this laptop at home. The battery life for this is absolutely crazy. I think in Windows laptops, this one has the best hibernating laptop battery life like ever. Once a week, sometimes, you know, this is if you're in bed and you want to watch something, and you have OLED screen. It's super nice, 90 Hz, so a little bit more than 60. It's got touch screen. But the battery life for this is absolutely insane. So if you want something that is like a portable student laptop, this is a crazy price here. It is very, very nice. It's super powerful. It's more powerful than I really need. Maybe my only gripe with this one is that it doesn't have USB Type A, so you might have to have a dongle, but it's a super nice laptop to use. Definitely worth checking out. By the way, there's even crazier deal coming with the ZenBook A14. It's got, just wait for that price point. We'll see. We've got Microsoft Surface laptop there. Voila, with Snapdragon, so they are ARM devices, but the battery life on these is insane. Surface Pro with Snapdragon X Plus, again, $450 off here. It's pretty crazy. Do you know, I want to see if PZ13 is on a deal as well. No, it isn't. ASUS. That's bad, because Microsoft right now is a better deal than this one. Omen Transit 14, 140 Hz, 3K OLED gaming laptop, 5060, very good price point. Again, another Galaxy Book 4 Ultra 16-inch AMOLED display, but this one has dedicated GPU, RTX 4050. It's like a premium laptop, really, with dedicated GPU as well, but really nice screen. Microsoft Surface Pro, another laptop. Lenovo Legion Pro 7i, This is with RTX, what is the GPU here? 5080, and let's take a look at the price point. Yeah, 2.4 grand. It's a beast. Lenovo, in terms of cooling and performance, usually does the best since I tested them last, and I've spoken to Benji Kaiser as well. Little shout out Benji Kaiser. They usually perform the best, so it's a great deal. So this is $1,000 off. I'm not sure how accurate the pricing was since yesterday. I don't know who bought this for 3.4 grand. Oh, guys, this has OLED 240 hertz display. That's why it's so expensive. 64 gigs of RAM. Oh, this is a fantastic laptop. Absolutely crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm getting distracted. We've got a Galaxy Book 5 Pro OLED. Again, nice laptop for $1,000, 14-inch, so it's a little bit smaller. MSI laptop with a 5080, slightly cheaper than what you just saw there. The OLED is a little bit less resolution than what you saw on the Legion, but again, very, very good. Oh, you get 32 gigs of RAM rather than 64, what you had in there. And it's got Ryzen AI chip there, 365. So the previous one was a little bit more powerful, but this probably has better battery life. Insane price again. Legion Pro 7i. This is with Ultra 9 275HX, 32 gigs of RAM and RTX 5090. So this is a beast. From 4 grand to 3 grand. Again, you get OLED display, 240 hertz. That's very, very good laptop. HP Omen Transcend 14-inch with RTX 5070. Very powerful. Again, about $490 off. Acer Predator Helios 18, 240 hertz, 5090, Core Ultra 9. So it's like an absolute beast of a machine. I don't know if this is OLED screen, but it is insane there. ROG Strix G16, I mentioned that already. 5070 Ti, very good sweet spot. Omen Max 16, 5070 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM, Ryzen AI 9 with HX375. G16 OLED display, 2.5K, 240 hertz, 5070 Ti, 12 gigs of RAM. Apple MacBook Pro, all of them on a deal, every single configuration. $400 on this M4 Max chip. So this is the base model for 2.8 grand. Oh my goodness, that is the best price I've ever seen. If you want a really good laptop, there we go. 2 grand for M4 Pro. M4 Max, this is now the fully binned with 40-core GPU, 16-core CPU, $500 off, $250 off the M4 Pro, 16-inch, $360 off M4 Pro. So, and then in silver as well. So this is a silver M4 Pro, $300 off, $150 off on the M4 chip MacBook Pro. So this is probably not the best value at this point, unless you need the nicer screen and like a bit longer battery life and the ports. I would go with the MacBook Air. I think you get more value in terms of performance and specs out in there. Alienware 16-inch laptop with 5060, less than $1,000. It's not a bad deal again. This again is another insane value deal. ZenBook A14, I've got that in the studio there for $550. So if you just need an amazing budget laptop that just lasts forever with a really nice OLED screen, there it is, $550. So this is really the MacBook Air killer in terms of spec. 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. Then ZenBook Duo, probably one of my if not my favorite laptop, just because of the dual screen. It is absolutely fantastic. I love using this. I'm using the first generation. This is the second generation. It's a very good laptop. And then the UK folks, there's Curry's the A14 that I just showed you there. This is the one with the more powerful CPU, X Plus, 14-inch with 32 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte SSD, so double the RAM, double the storage, what you just saw, and it's 420 quid off. And then 599 for the ZenBook A14 at Curry's as well. That's insane. Oh, ProAd PX13 is $400 off with the RTX 4050. Oh, I love that laptop. It's nice and portable. I love using that one. I love the way it works. It's amazing. So there we go. We've got insane laptop deals here as well. If you're just tuning in live, hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Hit that like button and let me explain something else to you again. I'll tell you the story that basically this could be the last Black Friday for the next 2 years. If you don't know why and how, check out the intro earlier on in this video. So I'm just making these videos so that you can check out a lot of these deals. If you want to buy anything, if you need anything for the next 2 years, highly recommend just pulling the trigger today or during this week on the Black Friday deals. And thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you want to check anything out, the links are in the video description below. Just click down there. I've labeled them all very nicely in there, so you can choose per like retailer, whichever brand you like the most. Check them out down there. And I'll see you very soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bye-bye.